All right, welcome to another episode of the Phone Tap with Unk and the Burnouts. Unk is still under the weather. He will be back hopefully on the next episode. I'm here with the Filthy Goblin, Rob. Rob's here, and we're back again with our special guest PJ. We figured since we did not get our interview finished, we will finish our interview today. Got a couple other talking points, obviously. First thing I want to get to is we had a very busy weekend, and none of us actually made it to the Harvest Fest up in Ithaca. That was on the 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. We apologize. We don't have any news to report from that. It would be great if we did. So if anybody out there hears this and has a story from this year's Harvest Fest, October 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Trumansburg Fairgrounds, it's like 35 miles from where we're at. And we were busy, guys. We're sorry. We didn't make it. We will make it to the next one. I apologize about that. But yeah, if anybody has any stories from the Harvest Fest, please write into the show. I believe the Instagram should be up, and I think we're going to either try and put up a X account, formerly known as Twitter, I guess you'd say, whatever the hell they want to call it these days, and maybe Facebook, but I don't know. Everybody who puts anything up on Facebook ends up in Facebook jail, so we'll see.
I just work here.
Fuck Facebook. I mean, I love you, Mark Zuckerberg. You're a great, great, great guy. Moving on, we'll cover a few other topics here. A couple of days from, actually, tomorrow. Tomorrow, a couple of our friends here are going to be headed to Florida for a hell of a party, I guess. Hyperglow. They found it up here in Buffalo first. Hyperglow rave. They go around the country, throw these big ass rave parties. But maybe here in the second half of the episode, I'll get Steven here to talk about kind of what it's like a little bit, and what they're gonna be doing, and maybe he can share some stories when they get back. Maybe, 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 depending on the stories. Hell, party's a party. Just saying.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, we got PJ here with us. How you doing here, PJ?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not bad. What's new in your life?
I just moved.
You just moved.
Yeah,
How was that?
a nightmare.
A nightmare? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, moving's never fun.
Nope.
No? Yeah.
If I ever have to do this again, I am definitely paying someone just to come pack everything up, take it, or I'm just gonna leave everything where I'm at and just go buy all new the next place.
Might have been cheaper if you did that on this one, huh?
Yeah.
Had somebody help you move or no?
We ended up having to get one person. I guess this is what you call one of them so-called friends, Oh, I can help you out. Give them some appliances and everything, you know, just so you don't feel so guilty about them helping you carry a few things. And
Kind of appliances.
uh, washer, dryer, and curio cabinet and a chest freezer.
Really?
Yeah, and he was saying, "Oh, I'll give you the family discount." He wanted to charge me more than what I pay for my part of the rent.
What the fuck?
And I said, "No, I'm good on that." So
What did you give him?
I ended up giving him $75 because of just so happens
Yeah, but
me and his wife
didn't
are old friends. So
didn't you say you gave him some appliances?
gave him a gas stove and a refrigerator.
Damn, so that right there is like $400, even used.
Yeah.
Gas stove and refrigerator. So you paid this man almost $500.
Yeah. Oh, plus I'm the one that had to provide all the.
Smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah. The fuck? So you paid like $600 for this guy to move you.
Pretty much, yes.
And he's a friend of yours?
Uh, I was always told by them not that they were my friends.
Oh, holy fuck. Alright. Well, um,
I mean, I did live down south for a long
next
period of
time you need
time.
to
I think
move.
I'm got confused somewhere.
Next time you need to move, next time you need general labor, why don't you just call Treetop Construction or Contracting? I'm sorry, Treetop Contracting.
Yeah, I thought about calling him, and I thought
My
he
good
was
buddy Steve.
busy, and it was last minute kind of thing. This
I
guy
mean-
knew a week ahead, though.
I mean, he probably would have charged you the same amount of cash, maybe a little bit more or less, but you wouldn't have had to give him $400 worth of appliances.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
and probably he would have provided the truck. I had to pay for the truck, gas, and
Oh, gee,
all that. Yeah, I
he didn't
went and
even
got
have
a
the
U-Haul.
truck? You had to pay for the truck?
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. All right, yeah. Next time, just call me, and I'll get you Treetop's number.
all right.
You know what I'm saying?
That sounds great.
Yeah. But, yeah. Anyway,
If I move again, because I might just go ahead and give me a mobile home. That way, if I ever decide that I got the hankering to move, I just get in my house and drive it away. Forget it.
sounds good to me. But hey, fucking, you at least in a better apartment?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, better place.
Can you grow some weed there?
Oh, yeah. More room.
Nice.
So-
Are you going to grow some weed there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No
Kind
doubt.
of segues me right into our topic we were on. Last time you were here, we were talking about what it was like growing weed with me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'll tell you what. We'll, take a quick break.
Okay.
And when we come back, we're gonna start our conversation right up where we left off. I think last time we covered basically how much you had saved and kind of the general mood.
Yeah.
I think we'll start with like growing techniques, how open we are to learning every individual, all
Yeah.
this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll be back after this, everybody, and we'll come right into that.
Steve here from Treetop Landscaping. We offer yard work, general labor, and heavy moving. Anything you need, Treetop Landscaping can help. For questions or estimates, call 607-259-2043.
And we're back. All right. So we're gonna talk about growing a little bit. Had to light up my Dutch. I don't even know what I'm smoking on, guys. Honestly, it's a salad.
I think it's weed.
It's good weed.
Yeah.
It's all good weed.
Oh, no doubt.
No, it's not. Let me rephrase that. What I'm smoking is all good weed.
Right.
That's all I smoke. Anyway,
Pretty much all I smoke, so.
so we were talking about what it was like to work with me and everything. You were distinctly here to talk
Yeah,
about
we
me.
were up
Well,
at the point where I was talking about when we first started trying hydroponics.
right. All right. So you did a lot of talking about like what I kind of consult about. All right.
Yeah.
I kind of
And
want
you're
to
real
ask you.
easy to talk to and ask
All right,
questions.
Good. That's kind of where I'm coming from next. What I want to ask you is you were describing a lot about me. I want to ask you. I guess you will help you grow.
Yeah.
Did I ever make you feel? It's right here, bro. Did I ever make you feel less than?
Make you feel dumb?
Did I ever make you feel dumb? Less than confident in your abilities? Did I ever belittle you for not knowing something?
No, I kind of liked it because I think I said this earlier that I'm not used to dealing with the age difference between me and people I talk to about this. And just to throw it out there, Frank's about the same age as my own children are. So there's a good little age difference between us. And I mean, as far as his knowledge, the way he carries himself, it's hard for me to think of him as a young person. I mean, I was definitely blown away about your knowledge to start with. Uh, it's like even with cars nowadays, most of the youngins will look at you and say, "I just put gas in it and go, ha ha," ha," you know. But with you, it's very easy. When you were talking to me and everything, wasn't anything like near that you were making me feel dumb or anything. You were making sure at the same time that you're explaining it that stuff to me, you were finding out how much knowledge I had in it. That way, you knew how to talk to me.
Right. And, it comes back to that point that everybody's got to start somewhere. This isn't something that somebody teaches you. We all learn, oh, thank you, at our own pace. And, um, nobody ever taught anybody how to do this. It was always hush hush. So some people could be 70 years old and they don't know how to grow it. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? We will teach you unless you have Alzheimer's, because then you're just going to forget anyway.
Right.
I'm just saying. But yeah, no, everybody learns differently. You know what I'm
And
saying?
with me, this is like the second field that's come in like this because last one, no offense, from down south, moonshining. You
Oh yeah.
know, you
Yeah.
just don't look it up and get the recipe for it. You got to know this one, that knows that one, how much stir it, add some sugar. I don't know the recipe. I'm just saying.
Is it better than that shit sitting on the counter over there?
It'll match it at
Yeah. Oh
least.
man. Talking like
That and
120
really,
proof.
so, we sit there and we actually take a swallow, uh, take the lids off and light the lids, and we were showed how to tell the proof just by how long it burnt. And now you got the guys that can shake up the bottles and look at the bubbles and everything that's coming up and say, okay, you got about this proof, and they're dead on. These guys been making it all their life. It's like if I feel like I'm gonna have time to do it and stuff, I have relatives right now that make some every summer because they give it away to certain relatives and stuff for Christmas presents.
Damn.
So,
Well, after you get off the phone with people I guess we'll talk about
the
anyway,
equivalent of some treats.
moving on. we
Now, I don't know if you guys have covered this before or not, but it's a question I would normally have for you, anyways.
what's up?
The differences between hydroponics, dirt.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I ain't gonna ask you to give me all of the outdoor and indoor. Let's just pick one.
You want the main one, dirt? Well, I mean, obviously it's in dirt.
Yeah.
Hydroponics is in some form of water. Hydro.
Which
Hydro
would you
meaning water.
prefer?
It all depends.
All right. Well, I'm retired, so let's say basically I have no life. So I mean, I can be around my plants. Which would you say I have to do it indoors because I don't get in and out very much.
You don't get in and out very much. Does that mean you not get up and down very much?
Pretty much, but I can go through my house and all that.
Okay, so is it gonna be on the same floor as you, or is it gonna be like in a basement?
It'll be downstairs in like a
Are you
basement.
gonna be able to access that basement every single day, maybe twice, 3 times a day?
Yeah,
Yes?
yes,
You'll be able to go up and down those stairs 3 times a day.
yes.
Hydroponics.
Okay. Uh, what do you think the difference is in your yield? Obviously, you can get it more often with hydroponics,
Grows quicker.
depending if you're indoor or outdoor.
Yeah.
But like with dirt, okay, personally, I know about how long it takes to fully grow your hydroponics. About what time frame for about the same yield on the same kind of plants, but in dirt.
In my, and this ain't a Bible. In my experience, it just grows quicker. It's like a month and a half.
In dirt compared to
No, in hydro compared to
hydro.
dirt. Hydro just grows quicker, and it's more controlled. You know what I'm saying? So I know exactly what everything is in it. There's no, I mean, unless it gets contaminants in it,
Because
which can
now
happen.
through my experience, I've met a lot of people that do have a different appetite. I'm gonna put it. They have a preference to weed that's grown in dirt. Uh, Matter of fact, relative I had in North Carolina, he says, no, I've never smoked no hydroponic grown weed. And I said, oh. So, I let him try some and a couple other things. And you said that we can have a conversation about that at a later date. But until I met you, I've always grown out of dirt. And pretty much full circle. You're the first one I actually did any dirt indoor because when we grew it indoor, we were just growing it long enough to go outdoors with it.
That's what a lot of people do. You know, a lot of people just grow their weed inside long enough to take it outside. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you don't have proper equipment to do indoors, you don't have proper equipment to do indoors.
Well, we had some fun working on that this summer.
Yeah. Yeah, we finally put some plants outside and it finally got a decent yield, I think. You know, one of them was heavy as hell. But, so there's that. But anyway. Oh, man.
Now that we're both getting the buzz going.
Yeah. Got a light one. Get one
Yeah.
going.
That's it.
But so I didn't make you feel uncomfortable.
No, not at all.
And
Me and you have worked together in different places and then started
Yeah.
growing together and it just went from there.
Have I ever been overbearing? Like, if I told you, like, this is how we're going to do it?
No, never. You've always said, well, what do you think? And even if you've already made your choice and your own choice in your head, you've always asked my opinion, and then we discuss the pros and cons as we see them coming at us, and then we make the best decision.
Just a few key aspects. And I don't ever claim to know everything.
Oh, no.
I tell you all the time, there's a bunch of shit I got to learn.
I'm telling you, and you're always looking into things to learn new
Yeah.
things out there. So,
Oh,
because
trying to catch a better buzz.
everybody in the United States could grow weed. And technically, if you went to every different one and just smoked a joint out of their weed, you're going to say that ain't exactly like the neighbor Fred's or the neighbor Tom's house. You know, it all depends exactly what happens through the whole girl about how things
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. But anyway,
Because now I've seen it personally where you plant 150 plants outdoors and only one plant turns female and lives, and you got enough weed on it to actually, well, you can pack one little tiny bowl.
I didn't think we were gonna tell anybody about that, BJ. You didn't tell them about the hermaphrodite we took out in the woods and buried her and left her like a rock.
That's it. So people, like they say about restaurants, it all depends on location, location, location.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not. I'll admit it. You know, everybody has a learning process. I may have taken a hermaphrodite into the woods and left it to rot once or twice. We won't talk about that. Everybody has a learning curve, okay? Nobody taught me how to do this either. I figured a lot of this stuff out myself, people. You know, a lot of trial and error. But,
And
yeah.
especially when you're not out in country settings where there's, you know, critters of all sorts. You know, well, I didn't know they'd smoke, they'd eat weed leaves.
Right. Wait. Deer eat weed?
Yeah, right?
Deer love weed. Hey, filthy goblin.
To
Would you
your left,
like to
right.
hit my Dutch? Yeah, he's hitting it, people.
All right.
Yes. The bong's away. I think I'm going to hit the pen. What do y'all people think? Give me a clap if you agree. All right.
So, matter of fact, let me ask you a question I've never come right out and
Damn, it's not working.
asked you, Frank.
Oh, I got it.
When did you first start growing weed?
Elaborate.
The first,
Stop. Elaborate and listen. No, I'm sorry.
right?
That's not it. That's not how that goes. It does now. Anyway, no. What do you mean by that?
Really implied.
Exactly.
The first weed plant you ever grew, was it dirt, hydroponics, indoor, outdoor?
I was 15 years old. How do you think I grew it?
Very carefully.
I know your mom, so I'll say you definitely grew it outdoors.
Nope.
Really?
Nope. Very first weed plant I ever grew, I was 15, and I kept that shit in one of my mom's garden pots that she wasn't using, and I would take it from my closet to my window every day.
Ah.
And
There
I
you go.
did not get to bud in it because my cat got to it before I got to it. And then about a year later, I actually built myself a grow room in my room at the time. And I had quite a few plants growing in there. And again, I didn't get to those because this time my cat shit in my pots.
Oh, man.
Yes, and cat shit will very, very quickly kill your plant.
Yes. So will.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think that deserves a want, want, want. Yeah, that really does. Anyway. Yes. But, you know, so, I think we're gonna take a quick break, PJ, and, when we come back, I think we're gonna talk about some other local activities going on here soon, like, it's that season, people. The best time of the year, you know. Get to walk around with my kid, get free candy, love it.
Yep.
Anyway, maybe we'll talk about that when we come back from break real quick. Maybe do a little bit of stoner trivia. wrap up this episode. Maybe get a couple of thoughts from PJ. Maybe get a what's grinding your gears today from PJ. Never know. He's an old retired man. I'm sure he's got a lot of opinions about a lot of things. We'll find out when we come back after this. Thanks, guys. And we're back on the phone tab. I'm here with Good Smoke. Smoke the fuck out. I think I'm gonna talk all free talk radio. 2 a.m. in the morning. Okay, I won't do it. I won't. Alright, Filthy Goblin got mad at me. He said I'm gonna have to fuck with your microphone if you do that again. No. Alright. I won't talk like I'm on talk radio at 2 in the morning trying to put you to sleep. I was trying to put this Dutch out, but it looks like it don't want to go out. So I guess I'm just gonna hit it again. Okay. But anyway.
And the jury says, hit it!
So we're back here with PJ and Filthy Goblin, and I think we've talked enough about consulting with me. I think we've given you enough information. If y'all are interested in a consult, an in-office visit, be $30 an hour. We can talk about anything you need, anything that's worrying you, what you need to start, what works for you, that kind of thing, where you should go from where you're at, and if you want me to make a house call and actually help you fix a few problems or two, we can discuss pricing depending on what you need, and I also, could potentially be available for harvests if you need help with harvest, if you don't exactly know what you're doing. I'm not saying my method of harvest is perfect, but I have been doing it about 6 years
for
steady.
us.
It works for me, so fuck it. If it works, don't fix it. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Right?
That's what I've always heard.
Right. Yeah. But anyway, so there's that. The world of local news is local news. It's kind of boring. Every once in a while some shit happens around town. It's pretty cool. But then it's local news, right, people? I'm just saying. Anyway, so there is some pretty cool things going on. Sorry. Up in Penn Yan, I just found out they do what's known as like pedal car rides. It's around
Oh, that's cool.
Cayuga Lake, I want to say, on one of I think that's like, I don't know. I can't remember the company, but it's up in Penn Yan. They do pedal car rides, and you basically sit on a pedal car on a train track, on an old unused train track, and you go through the woods, and it's supposed to be real scenic views of all the, all the
now, do
foliage
you pedal it
changing and whatnot.
yourself or?
2 to 4 people, from what I've seen. They got double and quad bikes,
Oh, that's cool.
They got a couple. I think there's like
Get
7
you out,
or 8.
get some fresh air.
And some exercise,
Yeah.
But there's like 7 or 8 of those companies around here. I just saw that one close to here. Not around here. There's like 7 or 8 of those companies in New York. A couple of them in the Adirondack Mountains, a couple in the Hudson Valley, one in Penn Yan. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, that's something fun to do, and it's pretty close to town. I think it's only an hour and a half from where we're at.
Oh yeah.
So that's not that far of a drive. You know what I'm saying? The trunk or treating is going to be back at the Grand Central Plaza again this year. If you got kids, take them out there. They always do the cool shit, decorate the trunks of the cars and whatnot, and yeah, it's really fun. My kid just went to the Sam's Club and did the trick-or-treating up there, right? And this kid comes home with all his candy, and he goes, okay, Dad, now say trick-or-treat. I was like, okay, trick-or-treat. And he goes, okay, here, you pick. And I was like, let me get this. No, I like that one. Okay, let me get this. Okay, I don't like that one. You can have it. Oh, thanks, kid. Appreciate that. Like, yeah, you can't have that because I like that. Oh, but I picked that one. Yeah, but that's one I like.
No doubt.
I love kid. Yeah, he's 4. He's great.
I remember my dad telling me one year, he says, that's the only reason you had kids. You get stoned, you get the munchies, so they come home and give you candy.
Fucking right. That's fucking amazing. Like, yo.
So I asked him, I said, what was your excuse when I was little? He says, I just like chocolate.
Said old bastard. Yo, you were smoking
right.
weed too, huh?
That's
About you, Rob? You're taking your daughter trick or treating? Yeah.
Got her costume already too. She's
What?
going as a banana.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they don't make shit like that in girls' costumes. I don't understand it. I had to get her a boy's costume.
Oh, that's stupid.
It's a Fortnite one though. It's actually kind of badass. It's got a yellow jumpsuit that goes over it, and the bottom of it's actually designed that it goes over the shoes, and it has a couple bands that keeps it in place. And the banana part itself, the peel, is she puts on over everything, and it zips up. There's like almost googly eyes that you can see through with obviously holes to breathe, but it's like a full banana peel from top to bottom.
That's cool.
That sounds pretty cool. Did I tell you what Ben, my son, wants me to go as this Halloween?
Didn't you tell me a zombie banana?
A monster banana. He said he wants me to go as monster banana. Yeah.
Get one of them suits and just buy a pair of them plastic vampire teeth.
No, I actually had the zombie banana idea after he said monster banana. I said I get a banana outfit and make it look like a zombie.
There you go.
You know
That'd
what I'm
be
saying?
cool.
Like a zombie banana. You know, paint it a little green. So I guess I gotta get an unripened banana costume.
There you go.
Dad joke of the day.
That sounded like a couple you guys were telling on that one.
Oh my. But
When do you know a bad joke has become a dad joke?
when it has
That's it.
become apparent.
No doubt.
But
You have that in there.
no, actually I don't. But I have this.
All right, everybody, we gotta
Myself out after that.
we gotta get him the Rob needs the doo-doo and then we can hit that and then do the booing after that. All right.
I'm trying to get used to using this thing.
Yeah.
I do need more sounds, but
Yeah.
that's another story.
Boom. I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm gonna fuck with Rob until he gets it, and then he's gonna hit me back with it, and it's gonna be double funny.
Bite you.
I know. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. PJ, what's your grandson gonna be for Halloween? Do you know yet?
No, he's got 3 outfits that I know about.
Oh,
so it's
Jesus Christ.
like, it's up for grabs right now.
All right.
I guess my son is actually using some kind of intelligence. I never had it when he was a kid, but now he's starting to get it evidently because he says, well, I'm going to wait until it gets closer. That way I know exactly what the weather's going to be like. And I was like, holy cow, he used his head. And it was kind of shocking to Dad. So,
You know what I did?
huh.
I bought my kid's outfit in September.
Oh,
Right when it first opened.
there you go.
It's one size too big, and it's one of those thin, poofy outfits that's designed to wear clothes underneath.
There you go.
Just saying.
Yeah, I just got thinking about that a minute ago. I need to look at the jumpsuit, see if I can figure out a way she can wear a layer underneath it.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Judging by the banana part, that actually looks kind of warm.
Because it's thick. It's
yeah,
a banana.
It's a decent kind of felt.
She's got a banana on her, man. I bet she made herself into a banana. That's thick.
So
Yeah.
and that and with her hair, she won't need to wear fucking hat anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they were talking, like back in, what was it, the end of August, the beginning of September, they were talking about, shoot, they were expecting New York to be getting some snow.
Not yet.
Not yet, but it was going to come early this year.
Let's get past Halloween first.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
So,
I mean,
Yeah, let's get
I've
past
gotten
Halloween
used to
so
it
I can put my
being
Christmas
cold,
tree up.
you know,
they've
and
already
everything.
got Christmas shit up places.
Oh, you did catch that.
Yeah.
That one's
Wait till the day after Thanksgiving. Come on.
no, that one's specifically for my mom. If she's listening to this, I hope she hears me. Mom, I'm putting my Christmas tree up the day after Halloween to spite you. And I'm not taking it down until February. So you have to look at it. Okay, Mom? And if she isn't listening to this, it'll be a running joke between all of us. I'm going to call you guys the inside burnouts. Because we're the burnouts. You know, I'm going to burnouts. And everybody listening, they get the inside scoop on all the burnouts. And the inside burnouts. Yeah, I like that. All the listeners are inside burnouts. What do you guys think? You like that? That's kind of good. No? You don't like it? No?
I know why they do that with the stores now, though.
Why?
I was been looking at my brother's Facebook. I normally don't, you know, I call him if I want to talk to him.
Yeah.
But he's posting videos of them setting up Freddy Krueger and stuff in his front yard. Oh, totally get it. Halloween time. I get it. Then they post pictures of themselves inside the house and there's Christmas decorations up.
Fuck.
And the saddest part, dude, is he posted them pictures the very same day.
Right.
No lie. So my brother's inside of his house is decorated for Christmas already, and the outside set up for Halloween.
The fuck is that shit?
See, folks, this is what happens when you smoke for 30 years, and then you decide, oh no, I don't think I want to do it no more, and you give it up. Just saying, bro.
You need. Sounds like you need a healthy dose of photocannabinoids to reset your endocannabinoids, bro. I'm just saying. That brings me
Go ahead.
to my next segment. How long can you choke for? Holy fuck. Whew, that one got me good, people. Ooh, I felt my sphincter tighten.
You too?
Just saying. Whew. Okay, that's a good dab hit. I felt, wow, I got I got a little hot from that. It was from this fucking pen.
That's right. It wasn't
Hey,
a
Rob.
burning building. It was
Just
Frank
hit it.
choking.
I already got it going. Just
Don't
hit
call
it.
the fire department.
Is it hitting or is it clogged? That fucking thing has been clogged and it's pissing me off. It unclogged there at the end. There it went. Oh, a little bit. Fucking. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, so. Think I'm gonna round us up to our next segment, Stoner Trivia. Yes. We've got PJ and Rob here. Yeah, we're I've got a couple of questions. 10, maybe a few more than 10, but I'm not gonna use them all today. I'm just going to pick a few of them. You know what I'm saying? And I might have one for the audience like I did last week. I'll roll you up another another joint of the Gorilla Butter. We still don't know if anybody's answered the first question because I don't think that's gone live yet, has it?
Which
I believe it was in the last episode that I did with Unk, so that one's not live yet.
Yeah.
No, but
That was.
that joint is still rolled, still ups for grabs. So I'll roll you up another one out of this if anybody answers this week's question.
I think I have it edited.
Nice. Okay. So this week's question is, what would be the oldest known medical text referencing cannabis, I guess. This week's viewer question is, what would be the oldest known medical text referencing cannabis? Anyway.
Is that I was thinking. I thought I had the answer a while.
I said that's this week's viewer question, man. Damn, you've been smoking a lot.
I have. We're on a
You got-
podcast
hey,
and
you
you
got-
say viewer.
Yo. Speaking of which, did you bring any of our weed? I don't have any left. Do you have some?
I didn't bring nothing.
You motherfucker.
I'm sorry. I got a daughter-in-law. It's like a dog trying to when you try
Son
to
of
leave
a
the house.
bitch.
It's 101 different problems.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. I love my daughter-in-law because my son tells me I have to.
Because of the, yeah. Anyway, so Stoner Trivia today. Alright. So, Stoner Trivia consists, I have trivia questions here, all related to marijuana. Seeing as how you were the only two here, I guess it's going to be played with PJ and the Filthy Goblin over there. Hopefully the Filthy Goblin plays a little bit better this week than he did last week. He didn't chime in for any of them.
I'll give you a heads up now. No.
Eventually he'll learn.
Probably not.
You never know. If he listens to me talk enough, he might know it. But anyway,
Well, I'm doing multiple things while we're sitting here, bud.
I know. Repetition is how you learn.
Hey, Filthy Goblin. Don't worry about it, bud, because I ain't going to do no better. The only thing I've been doing is getting stoned.
Alright, guys. So, Stoner question. Question number 1. When was THC first isolated from the cannabis plant?
Holy cow. I want to say about Vietnam time, but I'm already thinking they did that back in Egypt.
No. The chemical compound THC.
Oh, okay.
When was it isolated and determined that it was THC from the cannabis plant?
$1942.
No.
Okay.
You're actually kind of close, but a little bit off. So THC was actually first isolated from the cannabis plant in 1964.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was going to go there because that's... Sorry.
Vietnam era, right?
Yeah, right.
You were right on your first guess, man. You should have gone with your first choice.
But I remember the stories about when I was a little one, they were talking about the trials that they did on
Yep.
our soldiers to find out how cannabis
Yeah.
and all that. So,
as we all know, cannabis has been used as a medicine for a long time.
oh yeah.
Can anybody estimate the year or... I'm sorry, let me rephrase the question. Can anybody tell me essentially how many years we have been known to use cannabis for pharmacological effects?
That's a long time.
I give you
I'll go at a stab with the
I'll give you
Qing
I'll give you a
dynasty.
500-year leeway.
I'll go with the Qin dynasty.
How long ago was that?
Oh, thank you. I'm just going by what I know about the art stuff on it because I do know that they use
Are you
cannabis in
talking
a lot
2,000
of,
years, 3,000 years?
pretty much. Let's see,
Filthy Goblin, do you care to take a guess? Just throw
we're
it
in the
out there.
20s.
And just throw a number out there.
We've been abusing it.
12th century.
Far
12th
longer than
century?
that. I can't remember what the records found, but they found use of it in ancient civilizations that predate those. We've been using it for a long fucking time.
So you do know a little bit, so just throw out a guess.
I'm not good with numbers though.
Do you got a BC number you can give me? Like how what year BC do you think?
Because when they were making mummies, they were doing it.
So it has been recorded as far back as 6,000 years as being used anecdotally just as a food item to relieve minor symptoms of like, fever and whatnot. So yeah, it wasn't recorded into a pharmacopoeia back then, but anecdotally through tribes and through spoken language, it's been known for over 6,000 to 6,500 years about some sort of medical effect. Actually, that segues right into my next question. There are several ancient cultures that actually write and reference cannabis as a medicine.
Yes.
Name two.
China.
Is one. You are right. China is one.
I want to go with Korea. Because, no offense, I think China is more into it than what Japanese are.
So China and Korea in ancient times, the kind of swap of information there. I'm looking for like different empires.
Different empires.
Yeah. Like
That saw it as a medical.
yeah, like at one point in time the Mongols ruled all of China and Korea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's known that the officers with Khan there.
Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
I'm not honestly sure if Korea ever wrote about it as a medicine. But I don't have that as one of my answers right now. I'll look that up. Rob, care to take a guess?
No.
Well, I have the most prevalent cultures that talked about it the most were the ancient Chinese, Indian, Greeks, Romans, and Egyptian cultures. Yes.
Greeks kind of surprised me.
No, Greeks and Romans were well known to write about cannabis as their medical, I guess, anesthetic.
Honestly, I didn't know
anesthesia.
that too. Neither. China, of course, that goes without saying.
Yeah, that I figured because I do know Eastern culture.
And honestly, guys, I did not think that you would get China, and I really thought you would get India because of one simple thing. Kush.
Ah,
Hindu Kush. That deserves a wah, wah, wah. Everybody knows the weed Kush, don't you guys?
Yeah.
Hindu Kush. They named it after those guys. Like, it's not after those guys, it's named after the region over there. It's the Hindu Kush Mountains.
And I'm sorry, the best,
How did you guys not get India? They have extensively, like, in their ancient cultures studied. Moving on.
well, you figure the best hookahs come from there.
I
too.
honestly didn't think you
I
guys
don't
would
know.
get China. I really thought you would get India. Just because of the name of the weed. I really did.
I wasn't even thinking that direction either.
Damn, guys.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry. Alright. I'll do an easy one for you. Last week, I asked a question about the Marijuana Taxation Act of 1937.
Okay.
Which movie released the year before which stirred up panic enough to get the Taxation Act passed?
Actually, think I know this one.
Rob,
Me
Filthy
too.
Goblin?
Reefer Madness.
Filthy
Yeah.
Goblin is correct. Reefer Madness
Holy
it is.
shit, I got that.
1936. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. I had to basically give him that answer, people. Ah! Oh.
Sad.
Oh.
Have you guys actually watched it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've never seen Reefer Madness? I have.
Oh, wow.
I've seen the old black and white Reefer Madness. It is hilarious. And let me just tell you, those people are on methamphetamine. There is no way they're on reefer. Holy shit, they are fucked up. Oh my God. Actually, it's
Yeah.
almost like they're on PCP or something, because they're like insane.
And one guy that looks like some kind of little robot hit the cigarette's just going right back and forth to his face.
Oh my God, it's bad. It's a bad movie. Bad representation of stoners. Let me just tell you, ain't no stoner ever hit the Dutch and then ran some lady over and sat there and went, ha, ha, ha. That just doesn't happen.
That's
No. If anything, we're sitting there crying, going, oh my God, what do I do? Well, you don't drive stoned in the first place, dumbass. But, you know.
Exactly.
yeah, it wouldn't have been me anyways, because I would have been waiting for the stop sign to turn green.
They sit there and say we blow stop signs. We do not run stop signs, people. If anything, if the guy is stoned and he's driving, he's sitting there waiting for the stop sign to turn green.
If anything, if he's stoned, he shouldn't be driving.
Well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. He's not going to run you over. He's going to sit there and wait for the stop sign to turn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sit there about a half hour before he figures out it's not going to change.
Something like that. You fuck, hey, have you been smoking today? No. Yeah, you have, bud. Get out the fucking car. You don't need to be driving right now. Nobody drives stoned.
That's it.
I do not condone stone driving. But at the same time, I do not condone the way they portrayed stoners in that movie.
That's
That
it.
was fucked up. Anyway. So, last question, guys, for today. Now, this one you may or may not get. And last year I asked, last year. Wow. Last time I asked you what the first law in this country about marijuana was. It was the 1937 Taxation Act. What law was passed in the... What law was passed in the latter half of last century that officially made marijuana an illegal, prohibited substance?
I'm not sure.
further expand on this, it's the same law that requires all of your opioid prescriptions to have an orange label on the side of them.
Oh, wow.
Think about it. What does that orange label say? It's Controlled Substance Act of 1970.
Ah,
Officially scheduled marijuana as a Schedule 1 controlled substance with a high level of potential abuse and low level of
wow, I should have
medical
known
effect.
that. I mean, that's what the officer was telling me about that night he stopped me years ago.
Anyway, we're gonna move on. You guys really don't know your weed. Not at all.
I told
We
you
don't
that.
we don't know our weed history beyond our own history, and mine went to last blank you lit when you.
Cause you didn't roll one.
Oh, okay, that's a good enough reason.
Uh-huh.
I don't know shit where he shoved in it. 'Cause
That's true. You know, I'm gonna get some actual stoners in here and maybe we'll talk about some things.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You guys suck. You couldn't even get India from Hindu Kush.
But we got China, and you weren't expecting that.
Right.
Hello.
How fuck you get China and not India? It's called Hindu Kush.
Dude, I grew up in the Kung Fu days, man. I watched Kung Fu every Saturday. It was the Chinese.
Here's a free one for you.
Huh. What's that?
You have any idea, I guess, how do I say this? A little fun fact. So, cannabis is actually listed. It was one of the 50 fundamental herbs in ancient Chinese medicine. Like, it's a fundamental herb. Like, you basically can't perform medicine without it.
Cannabis?
Cannabis.
Oh, okay. And you're asking what?
No, I'm just telling you.
Oh.
I said, here's a free one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's listed as one of the 50 fundamental herbs for Chinese medicine.
Oh, okay.
For traditional Chinese medicine.
Sorry about the first time my brain went down to McDonald's and got it a burger.
Yeah, stoner.
That's it.
Alright, so, I don't know. I think we might take another break, everybody, and then we'll be back.
we're at an hour.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back, and we will wrap things up right after we hear from Steve. And I'm gonna go grab him real quick to see if he wants to tell you about his trip real quick. See what you guys think. All right.
Filthy Sounds Productions and Studios, your one-stop shop for audio productions. Call 607-377-4160.
All right, everybody. We're gonna cut and wrap things there today. It's been a pleasure talking with you. Next week, I think next week. Next episode, yeah, I've been smoking a lot today. Next episode, I think we're gonna be talking with possibly Dan and maybe Steve. They're going on a little trip to that hyperglow thing I told you guys about earlier. We're gonna see what they're doing down there with all the fun things that they're doing. Anyway, thank you for tuning in on the phone tap. I am Good Smoke here with Filthy Goblin, filling in for Unk. And our special guest, PJ. Thank you for being on the show, PJ.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Yes, maybe we'll get you in every once in a while to do the What's Grinding My Gears segment. What do you say?
Sounds real good.
All
That'll be
right.
fun.
Yeah, maybe we'll get Unk here. We'll
Definitely,
get
yeah, have them in.
get two
him and,
grumpy old
Dan.
men talking about what's pissing them off today. Yeah, that ought to be fun, right?
No
All right.
doubt.
What do you think, Grab?
Sounds good to me.
Two grumpy old men bickering. Can we just call it that? Can we call it the two grumpy old men segment?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Two grumpy old men. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Well, thank you guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Alrighty.
Stay lit. Or fucking right.